I remember hearing many years ago that your brain is a muscle. And if it is a muscle, then that means that it requires us to consistently work it out. And how do we work it out? Well, we can work out our brains by reading. We can work out our brains by exercising. We can work out our brains by inputting practices on a daily basis that would help edify and uplift our optimal health. We can work out our brains by having positive relationships around us, making sound decisions, knowing how to stay grounded and at peace even when chaos ensues. That's how we work out our brain. And our brain is not actively making decisions without our consent. And it's genuinely believing everything that we do. We talk about the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind is no respecter of person. It doesn't say this person is smart, and so therefore smart decisions will come from this person. Or this person likes to procrastinate, and therefore smart or non-productive decisions will come from this person. The brain is not deciphering and dissecting anything. It is simply an active servant, ready to listen to the cues that you put out there, ready to listen to the instructions that you've put out there. And so if it is a muscle that's looking for our support in terms of working it out, then how are you working out your brain on a regular basis? How are you showing up daily for your life? How are you giving it the proper commands that it needs to be productive, effective, healthy, consistent, and nourishing? How are you working out your brain? Your brain is waiting on you. It's waiting on you. So when you wake up in the morning and the first thing you do is feed it toxicity and chaos and cultural norms that are grabbing for your attention first thing in the day or first thing in the morning, instead of saying, good morning, this is the type of day that we're going to have. This is how we're going to move about today. This is how we are going to command the day. This is how we're going to make sound decisions. This is how we're going to react even when things do not go our way. This is how we're going to nourish one another. And then the list goes on and on. But your brain is waiting on you. It's waiting on you to make the sound decisions. It's waiting on you to prove it wrong in some cases. Because, I mean, how many times have you come across a fearful thought that you've entertained, or you think about, like, how can this go bad? Or you entertain thoughts of lack, or you entertain thoughts that are inconsistent with the God-given divinity within you. Your brain is saying, okay, if you believe that, sure, we'll go in this direction. And then if you believe something else, okay, then let's go in that direction. Either way, it's waiting on you to give it the proper commands. And the commands that you give it will determine, again, the trajectory, the next steps, the fulfillment of ideas, the ambition that you place behind your goals, your wishes, and your dreams. Your brain is waiting on you. So because it's waiting on you and because it's such a powerful muscle, what will you do with it? What will you do with it? Are you going to passively move through this year once again by default? Are you going to say yes to every single thing on the agenda? Are you going to become selective and sound in decision making, where you begin to intentionally choose, is this within my highest good? Is this leading me to the path that I desire? Will this support my well-being? Is this in alignment with what I've been saying that I wanted to do? Your brain is just waiting on you. It's waiting for you. It's going to say, yep, yes, let's do that. Let's do that. If you decide to drink, let's do that. If you decide to not be healthy, okay, I can get with that agenda too. You get where I'm going with this? It's not an automatic trained muscle that's going to somehow assert life for you. You actually are the one that needs to do the asserting. You actually are the one that sets the tone. So how are you setting the tone? We can no longer afford to be passive. And not because it's the start of a new year, and that's a beautiful thing when you've crossed over from one year to another. But it's not just because of that. It's because the only thing that we genuinely don't get back is our time. That continues to move. And yet, our mindsets and the way we approach every day is often set by default from previous years. And that's the reason why people can win the lottery and still have former habits that lead them back down the road of no longer having those winnings. That's the reason why people can go after a specific goal, and then when things don't work out or there's a bump in the road, they completely stop, give up, and then it's no longer an active pursuit. Your brain is going to say yes to what you say yes to. It will say no to what you say no to. It is going to believe you. And it's so funny because as a former classroom teacher, I would think about the young kids that I taught when, like, the younger elementary population. And I would think to myself that their brains are so like ready and receptive to receive information and to create new norms. And like the older they got, like in the high school level or college level, it's kind of like, oh, they're set in their ways, right? Like, or maybe they're not. Maybe they just need to create a different reality. But you see the difference with absorption to the time that you get older. It's almost like it hardens and you are fixed in your ways of doing things. And if those ways are leading you to a prosperous and invigorating and amazing life, continue. And if there's some kinks and some things that need to be worked out, then it's okay to make a different decision. Our brain is waiting on us. Our subconscious mind is waiting on our programming. It is going to believe whatever it is that we decide. So choose wisely. Choose wisely what you will do with your time. Choose wisely how you will go about your day. Choose wisely the type of company that you will keep. Choose wisely the decisions that will impact your today, your tomorrow, and your future. Choose wisely. The choice is always ours, but it's not, well, this is how I feel today. No, your brain is listening to you. It's taking cues from you. And so when people ask you things like, how are you doing? The response that you give in that moment is a telltale sign about what you truly believe within that moment. So if you say repeatedly that you are frustrated, if you say repeatedly that you are defeated, if you say repeatedly any other downtrodden thoughts, that's exactly what will manifest. That's exactly what will be given birth to. And so when you notice people who say, I'm doing great, despite the day not being great, that's a powerful training for the brain. When someone says, you know what? Today's not a great day, but I'm so grateful that I ... That's a powerful training for the mind. So take ownership of your mind, your brain, your thoughts, your ability to create, your ability to say, I get to lead. And I don't know where we lost our way and where we lost this sense of giving ourselves permission to want more, to want to do more, to want to be more. And that's the reason why now I audit thoughts. I don't just accept things. If I'm sad, why do I feel sad right now? What's going on? What's happening? Did I just watch a sad movie? Did I listen to a song? Is there something in the air? You know, am I having a moment? Are my hormone levels a little all over the place? Like, I question it now because I want optimal, fulfilling, powerful thoughts. It doesn't mean don't rest. I'm not saying to, constantly be on beast mode. Find the cadence and the momentum that works for you and your lifestyle. Ultimately, we're all different. We're all walking different paths. There's no one size fits all. This is just a call to action to really look within, tap in. Your brain is waiting for you. Your mind is waiting for you. Your mind is waiting for you. Your mind is taking cues from you. You're not set at default. So when you wake up in the morning and it might have been a difficult night, rise with power, rise with optimism, rise knowing that God is supporting you, rise knowing that you were allowed to see another day because there's something in you that still needs to be manifested outwardly. Rise because you know that you have the power, the potential, the strength, and the purpose to fulfill that which was assigned to you. So move with that authority. Move with that authority. Your mind is waiting for you. So show it what you're made of. Show it what you're made of. Thank you again for tuning in. I appreciate you so much. I don't believe in coincidences. So if you clicked on this video, I hope you took away something from it that can support you on your journey. Until next time, if you want a link, all the information is in the description below. Thank you.